What is up, YouTube? Thank you for watching. Welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a mid-high skin fade with a drop in the back. A little bit of beard work as well. So as you guys can see, we're coming in with our clipper all the way closed and we're balding them out. About to hit my man with the sauce right here, man. Get him looking real right. So now we got our clipper open, coming in making that second guideline about a ½ inch to an inch up, depending on the client's head shape, of course. Trying to leave that hairline a little dark. As you can see, we're dipping it down a little bit towards the hairline, so this helps keep the hairline dark, gives it a nice crispy look. So now we're working up. We got our clipper about a quarter of the way open. We're tapping at that line, using our finesse, keeping a light hand. This helps us fade easier and it's more comfortable for the client, so always keep a light hand, guys. 3/4 of the way open now, and now this line should be pretty much blended out. Obviously, if you see any little dark spots, just come through, touch them up. And you can see here, I'm using my thumb to kind of stretch the skin a little bit. This gives us more workspace. We don't have to be so tight with the clippers, you know, we can kind of get a nice motion, so I always stretch it with the thumb. And here we got our one open, coming through about another ½ inch to an inch. We're going to do the one open and then we're going to follow it with the one close and just try to buff out that line just a little bit. This isn't going to fade it out completely, but it'll get us nice and prepped for our half guard. And boom, there it is, the half guard. So now we got our half guard halfway open. And we're just tapping at that line. We're using finesse, flicking, just using the corner of the blade. And this is where the fade starts to come together. The bottom of the fade from the 0 to the 1 open is the most important part. So we want to make sure we're going in and hitting any little spot we see. Your clients will appreciate you for this, guys. You want to go in and detail that thing out, man. The little details matter. I really believe so. Anyone can do a decent fade, man, but when you go in and you make that thing look real clean, people are going to be stopping them at the gas station asking, hey man, where you get your hair cut at? Trust me, guys, I get a lot of clients who will tell me, you know, people will ask them in public, hey, where you get your cut at, man? And that's because I go in and I detail my cuts, man. All my guys at the shop, we all detail our cuts, and that's what we're known for, man. And it just pays off. You know, you want to work smarter, not harder, man. I used to be one of those guys that would do 15-minute fades, get them in and out real quick, and this is the way to go, guys, I'm telling you. So we started off with our 3.5 coming up to the parietal ridge. Now we got our 2 on there. This is the Oster Octane. These are detachable blades. If you don't have these, you can use regular plastic guards, but the detachable blades cut a little closer, and I feel like they give a more even cut. So now we got our 1, and actually this is the 1.5, and we're focused on that line that we created with the 1 open. Softening it up. We're gonna have to come back in with our 1 open just to get rid of that line completely. Anytime you make a line with something, you can get rid of that line with that same thing. So if I created this line with this 1 open, I know I can get rid of it with the 1 open. Now we're just kind of fading down, tackling the fade. Any little dark spots we see, guys, we're getting rid of them. We're looking in the mirror. The mirror never lies, guys. It is a tool to be used. This isn't just something that the client can see their haircut with, man. This is a tool that experienced barbers use, man, to get that fade looking right. So now we got our half guard back on, fading down, starting open. Anytime I'm fading down, I always start with the guard open, and then I close the clipper halfway and then close it all the way. As you can see, no guard here, lever open, just working down. All corner work, baby, that's all it is, man. And in the back here, we're giving it a nice drop. Same steps, guys. In the back, you're gonna have to take your time a little bit more. It's not such an even workspace, so the head can have a little bit of shape in the back that we're not used to, so we have to go in and just kind of give it a little bit of extra work to make it pop, make it look blended. If you try to rush through the back from across the room, the back's just gonna look super dark, man. So we want to make sure we're blending that thing out right, taking our time. Also, I was gonna ask you guys, man, what kind of cordless clippers are you guys using nowadays? As you can see, I'm using the old school corded clipper. Um, I used to use the Magic Clips. I tried out the Babyliss. I didn't think the power was all the way there for me. I'm not knocking people who use it, but let me know. Is there any other clippers I should give a shot? Let me know in the comment section below. These cords be getting in the way, man, I swear. And as you can notice, I'm brushing after every couple strokes, man. I'm getting rid of all that excess hair so we can really see what we're doing. So make sure when you're doing a fade, keep that brush in your hand, man. That's your best friend, so you can use a comb too.
Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in sound impossible to obtain in a monaural recording.
And now we're just trying to marry the side with the back, man. Just get it all looking as one, you know? You don't want the back and the side to not connect, so just take your time, guys. Now we got our 1.5 on there. Plastic guard. Just trying to clean that up a little bit more. I noticed it was a little dark, so I just went back in. And so now we're doing the beard. On this particular haircut, I do blend the beard a little lower than your average, so I wouldn't approach every beard the same way. But this is just what we do on my guy right here. It works out. He loves it. It makes the haircut last a little bit longer. And we are just using the same steps, guys. Once you create a system, that system is unbreakable, man. You can use it on any haircut, fades, tapers, beards. Everything's gonna get blended out because we're taking our time when we're following the steps. Pick a system that works best for you, try everything out, and just follow the steps to a T on every haircut. I'm telling you guys, you can never fail. And so now we're just balding them out. We got our Babyliss trimmers here, and we're coming up right below where we had that clipper closed. My clippers are nice and zero gap, so I don't really have to worry about creating a line, but just keep that clipper low, guys. Don't go into the fade. You don't want to be busy in the shop, booked up, and have to go in and redo a fade. So just flick out, man. Use that finesse, the flick of the wrist. And so now we got our shaver, balding them out, getting that thing nice and bright. The shaver makes the haircut last longer, so if you don't use it, you're bugging, man. And as you can see here, we're clipper over combing the front hairline. When the hair's long on top, I try to clipper over comb instead of using a guard, so it doesn't look so disconnected. But it's up to you guys, man. And so here we got our hairspray. Hit it with a blow dryer just to lock those hairs in place. If you don't use hairspray on the lineup, try it out. I'm telling you guys, you'll love it. It just makes the edge up come out effortlessly, man. And as you can see, I'm starting in the middle of the head, semi in the middle. You know, I'm off to the left a little bit, but you guys get the point. Working our way out to the side. We're keeping that thing nice and natural, guys. The last thing your client wants is a green forehead. So let me tell you, do not push him back. I know it's tempting sometimes. You know, sometimes they'll have a light spot and you want to just dig into that lineup, guys. But I'm telling you from experience, I've had my hairline pushed back quite some way, and in 2-3 days when that thing starts growing back, you're going to be slapping a hat on real quick. So just be mindful, guys. This client has to walk around with this haircut for at least a week, so we want to make it last as long as we can for him. Want to keep a light hand too, guys. If you got your clippers adjusted, do not go in there with a heavy hand. You're gonna scar up that hairline. I see it all the time. We get clients coming in from other places. They're digging into that scalp, man, and they're scarring them up. You don't want a scabby hairline, man. Come on, guys. Keep that light hand. And so this part, obviously, it's optional. If you don't like enhancements, you can skip this step. This fade did not need enhancements, guys. This fade was clean without them, but these enhancements are going to take this fade to the next level. The enhancements, I mean, this haircut pops from across the room with these enhancements, guys. I mean, people are going to be asking, hey, who cut your hair? I'm telling you guys, give it a shot if you don't try it. The tip game went up when I started using these enhancements, guys. I'm telling you, my clients love it. I'm doing the beard, keeping that thing as thick as possible. Obviously, the bottom's a little high, but my guy right here likes it like that. And so here we are doing the mustache, keeping that thing thick, guys. We are not doing skinny mustaches anymore, guys. It's 2021. Do not bring that thing down to a pencil thin mustache, please. It's not the look anymore. Keep that thing thick, man. You don't want to be hitting them with the Pepe Le Pew. And so now we've got our shears and we are trimming the top. We're starting from the front to back, taking off about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch. It's just a little light trim, nothing too crazy. Something light. So as you guys can see, I'm going from front to back using my last section that I just cut as a guide. I don't get too crazy with the shears, guys. I don't feel this haircut needs to be sectioned out. Obviously, some would say otherwise, but for me, this gets the job done. So now we're cross-checking front to back. We're cutting the back a little shorter than the front. It's more aesthetically pleasing. So as you can see, we are blow drying the top now before we begin our clipper over comb work. If you try to clipper over comb while the hair is wet, it's not going to be sitting like that when he's walking around. So just dry it, style it up, and then clipper over comb. That way you can make sure if he styles his hair, he's not going to have no hairs hanging off the side. And you can see here I'm just keeping that comb nice and flat on the head. Don't want to dig into that top hair, guys. And here we are, we're hitting some fibers on the beard. I don't use the dye on the beard. I feel like it looks a little too fake for me. I like the fibers a lot better for the beard. You don't have to do this, man. This is for my guy right here. He's a fiber fiend, man. If I don't hit him with the fibers, man, I swear he'll tip me less, bro. So I always make sure I hit my guy with the fibers, man. Now we're hitting him with some holding spray just to lock that stuff in. And now we're just cleaning up the bottom of the beard. Make sure we get all that neck hair. You don't want to leave. I mean, the worst thing you can do, man, is have a nice clean cut. Everything looks good, and then he's got hair on his neck. These are the things that are going to keep a client from coming back to you, guys. All these little details matter. And as you can see, this is my hot towel. I do a hot towel on all my clients. They love it. I mean, some of these guys fall asleep in my chair, bro. Tip game went up since I started using it. And now we're just hitting it with the razor. I used to claim I didn't have enough time for the hot towel, guys, but it takes me 10 seconds. And the clients love it. They appreciate it. It sets you apart from other barbers, man. You want to do things that other barbers aren't doing. Makes you stand out. Makes the client want to come back to you. If you're giving the same service as the next man, why would they want to come back to you? This is what creates loyalty. And so as you can see, we're keeping that beard thick. We are not doing chin straps in 2021. Please do not do it, guys. And we are hitting the back of the ear. Don't neglect the back of the ear, guys. It's one of those things. The client will not come back to you, I'm telling you. And here we're cleaning up them brows, getting them things on fleek, getting them fleekish. I'm just kind of cleaning up from the last line I had, you know, keeping them not too crazy, you know, but getting them right. Hit the unibrow. And now we're coming back with our clippers. Those hairs towards the middle, they grow upwards, so I always come in from the top down. Just keep a light hand with the clippers in that area, guys, because that area is sensitive. We hit it with a little bit of matte holding spray, and now we're just going in with our wide tooth comb. And we're pretty much wrapping it up here. You know, we're giving him some style, getting him right so he can go about his day. And so here it is, guys. This is the final product. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. Any feedback, I'm open to it. If you guys think I could have done anything a little differently, let me know. This is my first YouTube video of 2021. Happy New Year, guys. You guys stay safe, stay blessed, and stay crispy, alright? Peace.